It just has, like I said, a unique compression technology, longer run time, super lightweight, it's abyssal, best price. So that's just a sampling of things to come. So buckle up, we are gonna get you now your little memory, or what I call a magical time machine. This happens to be from another brand name that I'm a super fan of. Minolta, we don't get as many Minoltas as I would like. Speaking of pioneers and American companies that people trust, but this is a twofer because it's not only a camcorder for the lowest price in HSN history, it's also a megapixel still camera. It comes with your case, it comes with your memory card. So by the way, instead of your cell phone, which the videos eat a lot of memory, and frankly, they're not as good as this, plus you have to worry about protection and privacy. Are they going to the cloud? Who sees the cloud? What if you lose your cell phone? What if you drop your cell phone? What if you get a new cell phone? None of those things to worry about. Plus, this is better, because do you know what? Your camcorder, your camera in your phone does not have a Sony CMOS sensor. This one does. I used to sell Sony camcorders here at HSN for a lot more than $99. I'll tell you that right now. So rechargeable battery. There's also night vision that's built into this. Great little case, memory card included, image stabilization, and boy, oh boy, get it, wow, the getting's good. I had this on the air yesterday, and yesterday we had about 2,000, 2,100, something like that. Steve, am I correct in saying they're the last 1,000? Okay, well, case in point, because a lot of people were shopping for this on hsn.com after the show. We did confirm what we have is what we have. So with we have black available, unconditional money back guarantee until the end of January, and then just real quick, apply and buy. That would take this down to about, what, 50 bucks? You know, a little over $50, $59 and change. Crazy. So I'm gonna turn my good friend Joe Harrison loose, and then I'm gonna do some demonstrations in the studio as well. Joe, we've known each other a long time, and it was so funny. I was talking about you and your sweet kids on the air, and I said kids, and I'm like, wait a minute, his kids are teenagers now. I mean, so I had to correct myself. But think about how we used to create memories, and the fact that this doesn't degrade, it doesn't lose quality, it's smaller than your cell phone. Let's do a little tour of the camcorder and why this is just better than, you know, getting them on your cell phone where privacy protection, not as good at quality or security. So let's round the corner with all of those techs and specs.
Well, with the camcorder, they're definitely back in a big, big way, because the old camcorders we used to have, they were big, they were bulky, they took tapes, and then we got out of that because they were so big, then we started going to cell phones. But with the cell phones, like Shannon mentioned, you run out of memory, and a lot of times you're getting ready to shoot another video, and you're like, wow, no memory. What memory do I have to get rid of to be able to record a new one? With this one, not only is it, like Shannon mentioned, smaller than my cell phone, so they're not that big bulky camcorder that we're used to seeing, but my cell phone cost $1,000. This is just 10% of that, and it's gonna be so much better. All you have to do with Minolta, you open up that big 3-inch screen. You're gonna hear the Minolta chimes. They're making this so easy for you. Now you have two things to do. There's one button that's on the back, that's your video button. There's one button on the top, that's your photo button. And then if you wanna zoom in, Shannon, my $1,000 phone only can zoom in 2 times. This is 16 times. So now everything 160 feet away feels like it is right there, just 10 feet away from you. And that memory card is right there on the bottom. It's just a regular old memory card that we use in our PC, we use on our Macs, because I can't get a memory card out of this. I have to plug it in, use the cloud. When I fill up this memory card, I take it out, put it into my computer, my PC or my Mac, I download it, and then I can put the card back in. Or you just gotta buy more memory cards if you want to. But you're trusting a brand like Minolta, who's been around for more than 90 years. And what Shannon is showing you right now, do you see how the studio lights? They're bright, but not as bright as that Minolta screen. There are settings, there are sensors that are built in here that detects that low light. Even as the lights are now coming down, you can still see from that Minolta screen, but the studio cameras can't pick it up. That's the quality of 90 years worth of technology. So Shannon, when you want to capture that moment, whether it's daytime or nighttime where the kids are opening up the tree and the only thing's lit up is that Christmas tree, you're going to be able to capture that moment with your brand new Minolta camcorder.
Well, and here's the thing, though. Last 1,000. Thanks again for my crew for accommodating that. They know you can never quite anticipate what I'm going to do, expect the unexpected, I guess. But what I really wanted you to see, and Joe, excellent point. Our studio lights are very bright, and obviously we've got great studio cameras. But what this does, oh, thank you, Charlie. You can really see, so here, you can barely see me, but you can see the Minolta sees stuff our studio cameras don't see. So if you want it, don't let this price fool you. I remind you, it has a Sony CMOS sensor. And I have sold Sony camcorders on the air. Trust me, they were not $99, a lot more than that. And I realize our cell phones are convenient, but at the end of the day, let's be honest, video takes a lot of memory, and then you have to be concerned about security and privacy, and did you lose a cell phone? Do you have to delete that video in order to keep it? You want this. Chances it's smaller and lighter than your cell phone, depending on the brand that you have, but all good things must come to an end indeed. We have the last 1,000. Get it, have it at the ready. I don't care if it's the kids doing that TikTok channel, or if you're just doing an instructional YouTube, or you just want to capture family memories that last forever. Joe, in the time that we've been airing this, it actually made me a little sick to my stomach. I think of the video that I took of my grandparents before they passed, and that video has degraded. And that was with, by the way, I'll just be honest with you, a Sony camcorder, the traditional method. So that videotape dropped out. Plus, you can't really share or upload that like you would on social media. And I'll take that card out. So I could plug this into my computer. I could plug this into one of those little printers. Sorry, Charlie, I'm trying to do this after coffee and not much sleep. But you do get a memory card, but you could switch out those memory cards. So that's also an advantage, isn't it?
Oh, exactly right. We give you the 16 gig memory card. That records about 2.5 hours worth of memories. If you want to add up to another 32 gig memory card, that's 5 hours of memories you're going to be able to record with your Minolta camcorder. And the other thing too, when Shannon was showing you that we are in a low light situation, I've never seen our cell phones do this. When you open it up, there's a bunch of buttons on here. One of them is for night vision. So even down there below, you tap that night vision button, those infrared lights will illuminate the entire screen, the entire room. So even in pitch black darkness, you can still see exactly what's going on. But there are also some other modes that are built into it. Something I love, I'm going to fast forward to my video real quick, time lapse. Try playing around with some of the different scenes that are built in. I'm a big fan of time lapse, especially since we catch some amazing sunsets here in Florida. I went to downtown Tampa, and you know what's going to happen. The lights are going to come on the building. The lights are going to come up underneath the bridge. There they go already. You know, this took about an hour to do, but in reality, it's only about a 30-second video clip. Try doing it next year with the Christmas tree. We did it with ours. Took 4 hours to put up the tree. Now I got a 4-minute video of us running around the tree. It's really great fun. It's also great for action too. Whether you have kids playing hockey, they're at a concert, playing football, whatever the scene happens to be, record that, but also try recording it in slow mode. So now we have action mode, and there's also slow motion mode built into it too. And the only thing you have to do when you get this at home, the battery's already built in, charge it up, insert that memory card that's right there on the bottom, and now you just open it up. The chimes are going to come on, and you have that big 3-inch display. Now you have 2 buttons. There's one button on the back. That's your video button. One button on the top. That's your photo button. And you can see I'm swiveling the screen. Like, I'm always the guy who's always filming stuff, so I can actually put this over everyone's heads, still see the screen, see what's going on. Or my daughter, who's now 14, she turns it around, and she can do selfie mode, and she does these makeup videos to put on YouTube, and she does that with her Minolta camcorder. So it's a great thing to do. And then the last thing, Shannon, we love having our cell phone because, wow, this is connected to Facebook, it's connected to Instagram, all that great stuff. Well, now this Minolta has Wi-Fi. So it will automatically send the photos and the videos to your cell phone so you can still share them. So it's now being able to get those memories out of this guy, which does an okay job. It's a cell phone company that put cameras on there, but now you're trusting your memories to a camera company who's been around for more than 90 years. And Shannon, you don't appreciate those memories that you record today. It's 2 years, it's 5 years, it's 10 years down the road. I talk about my daughter who's now a teenager. I still go back when she was 5 years old, look at the videos when she came off that bus for the first time with her little backpack and she was all wobbly. It's those memories to me that really make it really important to be able to capture those moments.
Well, and much like the ring, when we say, priceless peace of mind, priceless memories that you will never regret doing a Minolta at any price. I'll tell you that right now. But with the final fewer than 1,000, if you were interested in this, now is, okay, actually final 700. And of course, that does not take into consideration the manner in which people are selecting this. So with everybody ordering, we probably have the last 200, give or take, and a lot of people shop after the fact. Joe, this is as good as it gets, just like you, my friend.
It's great to see you.
Good to see you as always. Thank you, Joe. Hey, don't hang up. You can get one now, but after the fact, bye-bye. Speaking of going bye-bye, I can't believe we have